Hi guys, it's Craig Coffey. I'm here to reveal what people really think about your stutter. And it surprised me, and I think it might surprise you too. And there's a tip involved as well about something that we can start to do differently today. The story I'm going to share starts when I was 12 years old. I met a good friend of mine at camp. We started off as friends and remained good friends throughout high school. This person saw me when I was stuttering at my worst. In fact, years later when we met up in New York, I was in Brooklyn at the time and she was in Manhattan, and I took the subway in. She told me that when we first met, I was the first stutterer she had ever known. But she told me I was so much more than someone who stuttered, that I was kind and cared about people and a fun person to be around and nice to others. You know, as I rode the subway back into Brooklyn, it was not crowded, it was late, and I thought about her words. For years, I had always identified myself as being a stutterer, but suddenly the wheel started to move. I was not someone who should be called a stutterer. In fact, I was someone who was working on his speech. There's a difference. The difference may be slight, but it's impactful. And I'll explain, but first a quick plug. Hey guys, if you're enjoying this content, I encourage you to please go to craigcoffey.com and sign up, where I'm providing a daily email from me to you, some personal communications where I can provide a little inspiration and some joy for your day, a little entertainment, and where I'm going to pull back the curtain a bit and reveal what I do in my life on a day-to-day basis. I'll start to show you things about how I take care of my health and what I do to start my day and what that process is like. I also want to hear from you and hope that you will write in and share with me what's going on with you. And hopefully we can one day consider being accountability partners on this journey of regaining our fluency and becoming as fluent as we can be. But here's what I inherently learned, which is people are good people. Most people are good, which means that yes, they observe our stutter, but they see us as being a person too, because we are more than our stutter, right? We are a brother, a sister, a mom, a dad, a parent, a child, right? We are an employee. We have a soul inside of us. We're more than this body. And stuttering does not define you. And you can be like me and be someone who identifies as being someone who's working on their speech. Now, if you do that, you'll have a lot more in common with me than, say, lawyers and doctors do. Why? Because a lot of lawyers and doctors, yes, I have a lot of attorneys in my family, but a lot of lawyers and doctors, just as an example, they identify themselves with their profession. So they are a lawyer, they are a doctor, it's who they are. But a stutter is not who you are. And you don't need to wrap up your identity with a speech impediment. In fact, that's very unhealthy. And if you can start this mindset shift now, as you are someone who's working on their speech, not a stutterer, it'll start to help. And all of these tips are all part of the way that I beat my stutter. And I'd like you to beat yours too, or get as fluent as you can. You know, and sometimes we just need a reminder of who we are is not our speech. And I hope that this served as that reminder for you, because I, Craig Coffey, am someone who's working on my speech. I will work on my speech for the rest of my life. But I hope to see you on the next video, which is, they told me I'd stutter forever, so I proved them wrong. I look forward to seeing you there.